Hey guys, this is Anna from Kaiju Bites. I'm doing a Gaylord room tour. So we are here for Katsucon, and Katsucon has been hosted in the I can't remember the whole name, like Gaylord National Harbor yada yada Hotel for, I have no idea, four or 5 years. Here's the bathroom. It's a large bathroom. I haven't stayed here because in the past few years we have stayed at the Hampton Inn across the street, but year after year of hotel drama, and here's the bathroom. They have a nice little city down thingy, whatever they call them, I forgot. I was just tired of every year there just being constant drama, but apparently when I stay, I think I just have Katsucon hotel drama because we were supposed to have, and on the reservations it said double beds. And yes, I have one bed, one king bed. It's okay, we'll deal with it. They gave us a, what is it, not pull out, like a rollaway bed for free because I threw a polite fit. Very polite. I wasn't mean. I don't think I was mean. But I was like, I have 3 people in the room. I cannot put all 3 people in a king bed. I mean, I guess we could, but I mean, I don't love my friend that much. But yeah, because we had paid for the atrium room, and I know she was like, we can, bump you down. But I mean, I paid for the atrium. I wanted the atrium. So when she suggested, oh, is this not gonna, oh, no. There it goes. So we were like kind of on the other side. And this is why I wanted the atrium, for this view. So it's a little sunny right now, so hopefully the glare from the sun won't be too bad. This hotel is very beautiful. I'm not a fan of the Marriott. I've had so many issues with Marriott hotels. I mean, not every Marriott hotel is bad, but it seems like the more expensive it is, the more, I don't know, their customer service seems to not be that good. But we're here Friday to, technically I have the room until Monday, but I have to work Monday, so we're heading, I'm personally heading out on Sunday night. But I like having the room till Monday because it just, like, it makes checking out so much easier, so. And plus sometimes some of our roommates utilize the extra day. But I mean, little chairs, little nice balcony. It's kind of warm. I mean, it's winter, but I think because the sun is shining. Oh my gosh. Door is a push, not a pull. But yeah, I mean, we haven't slept on the beds, but they look nice. Last time I ever came in here was like, the Gaylord had just sold underneath the Marriott wing, and the rooms were completely trashed. I mean, not trashed, but like, actually this thing popped out the last time I stayed at the Gaylord. We were just sitting and talking, and then it went bloop, and we were like, oh, okay. But yeah, little desk area, TV and drawers, and so you can see the closet. I'll open up the closet. Probably has a safe in it. There's no mini fridge, which I thought they said they were supposed to be, but yeah, just a closet. I don't know. If I were to review this hotel, I wouldn't review it high because I think for what you pay for, the service is always lacking. But it is what it is. We'll have fun. I'm here to have fun, not here for the hotel room. But I mean, it's not bad. I just don't like Marriott. I think that's the general theme of this video, is I don't like Marriott because I don't think the service is there. At the upper end ones. I've stayed at Residence Inn, which is under the Marriott window, which I've been happy with them. But all in all, I'll see you guys later. Bye. So I just wanted to go over, I did the you know, the room tour on Friday when I was a little pissed off. So I wanted to go over back with some of the things. I don't know in the video. I'm actually shooting this before I rewatch it. But I thought there wasn't a refrigerator, but then I didn't see it. But then like later, like Chris was like, no, it's here. You have to open. It was like the fake drawers, and like the other side was actually where the fridge was. So there is a refrigerator there. So that being said, like, you know, there are a lot of faults with the Gaylord. Marriott bought the Gaylord years ago, and I can't really tell how the service has changed, because I only stayed at the last year that it was the Gaylord, like, well, not the Gaylord, it's still the Gaylord, but like not owned 100% by the Gaylord, and the year before the Marriott really officially took it over. So, and that back then it was okay, but you could tell that the Gaylord didn't really want to put much money into the repairs because Marriott was buying it. So it was kind of like things were kind of falling apart. This time around, I mean, we had problems with the toilet, but it was like we remedied it. And but like the housekeeping was really sweet. She gave us like extra bottles of water. And because like the Gaylord, like if you stay at the Gaylord, there is a resort fee. It's like $22 a day. You get 2 bottles of water and like Wi-Fi and some other stuff. I don't remember what the other perks were, but like really like stuff that I'm like, okay, it's like, can you like, why? Like you guys aren't really like broke. Like bottles of water are not going to make you that broke, but whatever. It's a resort fee. They're a business. They got to charge whatever they want. So, you know, like my room tour on Monday might have been a little cranky. So I'm readjusting the review just a little bit, the room tour review a little bit. I mean, if you're going to go stay for Katsucon, I did like staying at the Gaylord because I didn't have to really go outside except for like when I wanted to go get coffee. I mean, they have a coffee place, but it wasn't a Starbucks and we wanted a Starbucks. They have kind of like, I think they have Starbucks brew coffee, but it's not the same. It's really their kind of like the Gaylord stuff. And you know, their food's overpriced. I mean, it's like I mean, in the past I've had the buffet breakfast there, and really like, if you're gonna pay $22, just go across the Succotash or the Public House and just at least get a better, decent meal that's not just like, you know, instant eggs and sausage. I mean, I don't really know if they're instant eggs, but like it wasn't worth the price that we paid. And I'm not sure. It could have changed by now. I mean, that was a few years ago. We didn't really eat at the Gaylord because, I mean, to be honest, I've had their food. Like, besides the really, like, expensive place that's, I think, on the top floor, I really don't care about their food. Like, the sports bar is, like, it's just sports bar quality food, nothing to be impressed about. But I mean, if you really do not want to leave the Gaylord the 3 days you're at Katsucon, you can. You're paying a little bit more for the food. It's not great food. It's okay. But other than that, I mean, you know, I would probably stay, like if we were going to go to Katsucon, I would probably stay there again. If I was going to make it my hotel that I'm staying in DC, don't do it. To be honest, because number one, it's not actually in DC. It's across the harbor. I mean, there's like, there's no easy way to get there. Like, you have to pay anywhere from like $25 for an Uber all the way. I mean, they had a little price chart of like the rates. So if you want to stay at a DC hotel to be to sightsee DC, do not stay at the Gaylord. It's not convenient. There's no metro near it. The shuttles are all going to cost you money. Uber is going to cost 25 plus, depending, to get to DC. The only thing that it has for you if you're going to go DC shopping is really like, I mean, it's pretty, but if you're going to come to DC to do sightseeing, stay at a hotel in DC. Don't go to the Gaylord at the National Harbor. It's just not worth it unless you don't mind paying like $25, you know, both one trip to get to DC. There's plenty of other DC hotels that have the amenities that are nice in the price point. I mean, you could stay at the Hyatt that's in DC. I mean, there's so many other hotels. So if you're going to do sightseeing in DC, don't pick the Gaylord. It's not convenient. if you're there for like a convention or there for any other issue, then yeah, like it's a good convention hotel. I mean, it has there's good restaurants all around. I mean, there's some horrible restaurants, like don't go to Granite City. Like that place was horrible. But there's a lot of good places. So definitely if you're staying there for a convention, you know, I would definitely stay there at the Gaylord. Also the Hampton Inn across the street's decent. And then there's a Residence Inn. There's a few other hotels in that area. But for Katsucon, since it's in winter, you know, because we would stay at the Hampton because it was a suite and you got free breakfast. I mean, it's continental breakfast. It's not like anything crazy, but it was nice. But then was like walking back and forth in the freezing cold, you know, whenever we wanted to go to the room, it was kind of a pain. But other than that, like, you know, the window actually contained a lot of noise. Like, I didn't have a problem falling asleep. One of my roommates actually said that they could kind of hear the noise because we were only on the 3rd floor, so a lot of the parties were either on the 2nd or the 1st floor. But I think it was because they were sleeping on the floor because we only had one bed. I think they heard a little bit more of the vibrations sleeping on the floor. But other than that, if you're there for a convention, definitely it's a good hotel to stay at. If I'm going to go sightseeing in DC, I would not pick the Gaylord. But other than that, that was the room tour. I hope, you know, it's helpful for folks. You know, if I go back to Katsucon, I'd book it again. If I was going to go do all the days at MagFest, I'd book the Gaylord. So until next time, see you guys later.